so sketchy. Noi's going to walk up. They have Leech
This is
Seed.
a nice position.
He's going to skill it up momentarily if he can get there. Telekinesis, and now they've lost Spartan almost certainly. A couple of procs from the Leech Seed, a couple of right clicks, and that should do the job. It is going to be Rise getting the kill rather easily. That was a nice wraparound. So you saw where they went through this little...
So I do really like the lane setup overall here from Imperial. I'm glad they didn't like try and aggro or anything with the Juggernaut. I don't think that would have been the play.
Spartan is very close to death. One more hit. Yes, Noya gets the ranged right click off, and Treant Protector just gives him the freaking thud.
Dude, he like punched over.
Having a pretty good time. I mean, to be expected against Jug. Maybe a bit more annoying, and a Rubik as well. Rise will come in. He has Telekinesis, no Fade Bolt. Ace will do... He's going to pop off his Invis rune. He's very close to 6. I'm not sure if he's going to go kill. But meanwhile, bottom lane, hestejoe-rotten going to get caught. Shadow Word, good Fairy Fire. Still might tick down. It looks like he will. With one more, that will be the kill going to Spartan this time around. And so that's a nice little pickup down at this bottom lane, finally, for AD FINEM.
Yep. First one on the board for them.
Coil mid. Illusion Orb does hit. Jaunt through. Maybe one more right click, misses the Waning Rift, but still gets the kill. May very well die for this. Telekinesis back into the tower range, and Rise finds himself almost a solo pickup, getting to level 3 off of that kill with the Fade Bolt coming out, which he desperately...
Line now. Baby Knight, he's level 6, so it's not quite as easy to snag him, but it wouldn't be the worst to see a rotation come through. Speaking of which, they are wrapped around here on the stacks here.
Skylark's going to get caught. Fade Bolt, Omni Slash, dead hero. Surge not able to be connected, and Skylark will end up falling for the first time in this game. Very important kill for Imperial. That's a lot of golden experience that they needed. Yes, it's split up between the 3 of them, but getting that first smoke. Is it going to be AD FINEM or is it gonna be
yeah, it's AD FINEM right now because they got the Rupture.
Right.
Like, look, he's got 12 extra experience over 6.
That question was answered already. There's the Blade Fury TP out. Golem, see you later. Cancels that TP. Ace,
nice.
You are not making it away. That's the perfect gank. They just needed that one disable through Magic Immunity, and they get it. And that is a huge pickup. The raise for Imperial as they can continue to living armor this. Here comes Madara. He's going to find hestejoe. Open wounds will go. He has his rage up. He's going to get lassoed. Overgrowth at the same time. Maybe not the best idea, but there's the Omni Slash Telekinesis. Madara is going to fall. There's no golem in time. They can still maybe take this fight. They've already got Noya as well as Madara low, but now they will lose the golem.
Rocking phase, but he's got his ring. He's got all those little items. He went for the bottle too.
Here we go. TP's top lane. It's Rise coming in. Rage is going to come out. Rise is going to try to get that open. The Overgrowth will go. They have Lasso. Vacuum Wall. Perfectly
nice
done from Skylark. They'll bring down Rise. Can they get more out of this? Rupture's going to go on to Baby Knight. Might be in trouble. Here comes the Blood Rage. The silence is up. He'll ball lightning away, but he's completely out of mana. Meanwhile, they're looking for hestejoe-rotten. They might find it. It's a 2 for 2, 3 for 2, 4 for 2. Thug comes in with a Dream Coil, blows him away, and now Ace forced to Blade Fury out. Madara has his open moves in 1 second. Healing Ward will go, and it might just barely keep him alive. It's going to be close, but no cigar. Thug will find himself a double kill with his newly minted Blank Dagger. What a fight. And AD FINEM showing that they are stronger. It looks 10 times better, so. Madara is maybe going to get ganked here. I think they have the Blink Dagger now ready for hestejoe. There it is. Lasso, they'll find it. This should be a kill, although he is rather tanky, even without his armlet rage. He's going to come through. Man, they just don't have the damage. I thought they were going to do way more than that. Now TP's coming in mass. Golem going to come down. Counter initiation. hestejoe-rotten in trouble. They do have that living armor, but not for long. Dream Coil onto 2. Ace, Noya. They'll try to TP out. Not going to make it. Ace, he has the Blade Fury, but only a couple more right clicks. Can they bring him down? Open wounds is there. They're looking for the Infest inside. Rupture will come out. Ace is done again. Infest Bomb to get the kill. 3 down. And that's what happens when you try to take a fight close to the opposing team's tier 1 tower. Great rotations from AD FINEM there, Trent.
Yeah, that was... I don't know if it's a miscommunication on the team. They feel like you did everything right. Like, you feel like we pressured the Bloodseeker. We handled that guy. You know, we made sure he can do it. He was like level 1 at 3 minutes, but...
Oh, Rise.
Rise, yeah.
Good attempt.
He's just dead. But yeah, like, they put a ton of effort in, and they really did shut him down. What was he was like, you know, 3 minutes in. You don't really see, like, the battlefield or anything, I don't think. So, they are smoked up here. They saw the Blink Dagger on the Bat Rider. And they're chilling under some wards here. Don't notice he went invis, but there goes Rise.
They blew Rubik away. hestejoe-rotten has maybe been spotted.
Yeah, maybe just sentries too. One or the other for sure.
Ace, Waning Rift will go. Thug doesn't have any follow-up. Lasso, this could be a good kill. Omni Slash, and they just weren't expecting it. Great kill, and now Ace is going to go further. Maybe next time he will be the target, but instead they'll turn their attention towards that tier 1 tower. That is a very important kill. That gives the Juggernaut about 500 gold. It could have been more, but they won't find that kill on to maybe next time. And so now they get some room to work with. And not only that, they're going to look for more Spartans.
Oh,
but
another
he
great
has
one.
Golem. He has Shadow Word, but this is a tough fight. Maybe they can
Hold
turn
the
this. They'll
door.
pop the Golem now. He's already low. Meanwhile, Madara brings down Rubik almost instantly. Spartan will end up falling, but can they get anything out of this? Good overgrowth. They don't have any way for the Lifestealer to get out of this particular ability. There's the Rupture. He has the Nature's Guise. Vacuum. They stop him from getting out in the silence, and they get the kill. Madara finds himself a double. Picks up the Desolator, so even when they get a good advantage for Imperial, they still end up trading evenly, as even as you can get for, I guess, AD FINEM in this situation, but still.
Yeah. Well, still nice little benefit there for the Jug. They did
Get the Aegis. This is going to be an important time. As you mentioned, it looks like it will be an Assault Cuirass for the Lifestealer. He has picked up the Hyperstone. It could be a Mjolnir very well, but Ace will try to go toe-to-toe. Blink, Vacuum Wall. They'll drop the Golem down. Baby Knight does get out, and that wall doesn't do that much. Now the last spell try to force back, and they do have the Lifestealer in deep, but Ace trying to go toe-to-toe. Ball letting back in. Baby Knight going a bit too deep. Meanwhile, they will blow up Ace, and he's down for 52 seconds. Madara's low. He still has that Aegis. Shadow Word should be back up momentarily. Yes, they have lost Skylark, but they don't really need him anymore now that they've brought down Ace. Baby Knight is going to be back and getting some mana, which is going to be the toughest part of this, the toughest aspect. But now they have the Infest Bomb, and Thug is looking to go back in, but there is a ward there. They will spot this out. Rise knows that this is happening. Instead, he will go straight onto Dory. Dream Coil. See you later. Madara is still with that Aegis. Will get dropped down finally. The silence is there. Baby Knight gets silenced, not deciding to move at just this point. And still thinking of this on the dire side. This is a great position to be in. We'll see if he can find anybody. Look how far back they're sitting, though. They know something is amiss. They go for it anyways. The Dream Coil forces himself out. Will get stunned because there's the overgrowth. They can't get out. Dagan comes through. Vacuum Wall. Golem again. This time it's going perfectly. Baby Knight still silenced up. They will find a kill. Buyback onto hestejoe. Ace cannot afford to go down, and he will. He's got buyback. The mech comes out. hestejoe is going to fall again. A dieback, and Baby Knight has to do this pretty much on his own. They might buy back with Ace, but at this point, AD FINEM with a perfect initiation. Rise, nobody, no! Good rage, and then he's gonna fall anyways. But here comes Baby Knight looking for Skylark, does find this kill. A lot of his mana is gone. They still can't find the pickup though. And he will be able to at least clean up one kill, but future of this game.
Yeah, I would say it's not a huge loss for them in a lot of ways. Well, Rise, dude, that was fast damage.
Lasso, but is it going to be enough? He's so tanky. This is before his AC comes out. They did get him to death, and even they don't go for the Omni Slash from Ace. I just think he knows that he doesn't have the damage. Meanwhile, they will find the pull coming back, and the Omni Slash now going. Thug will fall again, but can they get more out of this? Can they just back away? Can they get out successfully? Rupture, well, it looks like Noya's not going to make it. Do they have detection? Well, it doesn't matter. They have Vacuum. They know that he's up there. Hello?
Well, I don't have anything, do they?
This is hilarious. They know that he's there, and they will finally get him low enough with Thirst. It did take a little bit, but they got him low enough with Thirst, and they bring him down. How unfortunate for Noya. He did his damnedest. That's funny.
Silences the Lifestealer, but great way to deal with that overgrowth. Just pop it right after.
All right, we're on a collision course here.
Oh, they're all scanned.
We are on a collision course. Vacuum Ball. Ace does get off the spin. It will not help them. They will lose the Storm Spirit as well. Yes, they have buybacks, but that is one of the most demoralizing fights you could possibly have. With 4 dead, and it will be a 5th. Almost instantaneously, all 5 dead in the dirt. Imperial, it looks like this game, #1, is done for them.
Damn, that was bold, dude. They just like scan it out. They're like,
all right, let's go.
It's them. Let's go.
That was actually, you're right. I mean, not many teams would pull the trigger like that. Thug literally just like, hey guys, they're right here. Let's go. Great stuff, honestly. I mean, AD FINEM played a heck of a game, Trent, I gotta say. Even from the get-go, they had a heck of a game.
No doubt who deserved this one. Again, I do think that Imperial had the right idea in a lot of their plays, shunning that Bloodseeker.